And we are live. Before I begin, how about them Cowboys? And when the Saints don't come marching in,
Oh, did
and
they
when,
lose last night?
yeah,
I
yeah,
caught
the
about
the
I caught
Cow,
about
yeah,
5 minutes of the I caught about the first 5 minutes of the fourth quarter.
the number one team in football, the offense that was averaging like 40 points a game got spanked. It was a low scoring game, but the Cowboys, you know what? They're
What
for
was the
real.
final?
13-10. Yeah, they did a great job. So any Cowboys fans out there, you should be proud if they can keep it up. But they have, I think, the number one defense in football, in my opinion. Anyway, for all you Cowboy fans, awesome. I know Steve's a Cowboy fan, right, Steve? Say yes, yes, yes,
Yes,
Carm.
I am.
I really didn't watch the game. I hate to admit it, I was watching the Hallmark Channel again, the Christmas movies.
Aw.
I
You
didn't
know
watch
what?
the game. I thought they were going to lose.
I
Everybody thought it was going to be a score of like 100-0 in favor of the Saints. I'm
Didn't you just
watching.
see that, Steve? Toss all curled up on his couch, and he's got his little pint of Ben and Jerry's
He's
ice cream.
kind of like
I should have watched the game, but no, I won't doubt you again, Cowboys. Don't make me eat my words. So, Coach Jason Garrett, awesome. All right, so welcome to the Stank Toss. It's Friday, the in between holidays edition of November 30th. Tomorrow is December 1st, right? The first, yeah.
yes, it
Okay.
is.
Steve, are you having a live stream tonight?
No, it's tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, okay.
Yeah, if I
All
set
right.
it up right.
Well, it says 12:30 a.m. So if is it a.m. or
Oh
p.m.?
man, I'll have to check that. I was gonna do it 11:30 tomorrow night.
Okay,
Do a night one.
okay. I think I saw 12:30 a.m. I said, man,
Yeah.
Steve's a partier to the late wee hours of the morning.
No, I figured I'd try to reach out to a few of the guys from Australia and that because
Nice,
they've been really nice when I've been out in the morning and they
nice.
like 1 o'clock their time. So I
Right,
figured I
right,
could
right,
reverse it a little bit.
right. Anna Rita's in the house. She says, hi, Toss, and all the sexy people. Well, who else is here that's... Oh, you mean these guys? Oh, okay, all right.
She needs glasses,
She needs glasses.
man. If you're calling
KO.
me Anna Rita, I love the comment. I love who you are and how we've gotten to know you on the chat. But oh man, somebody's calling me sexy.
Well, someone's had a few too many drinks.
Take it.
Jeremiah Lighthouse. Awesome name. That sounds like a quarterback for a team.
Yeah. And go
Anyway,
figure.
let me
Now,
give
now,
that's
now Chrome's taking a crap on me.
oh boy. Will you break out your Pixel book already for Christmas sake?
If she gets done with it, I'm going to.
Tell her I insist.
Okay, I'm gonna switch back over to God. What web browser have I not tried?
I think I'll turn down Ancient Aliens.
Okay, while Tim is banging his head with the frying pan. Hello, Yugi.
I'll be
Hello,
right
Ben, Sleepy Eye, Vince, and who else is here?
I'll be right back.
Yes, Kenny, Anna, KO 2610. Anna Rita again. Kenny with him. Drew Brees choked. I saw the highlights. Yeah, like I said, I was surprised. Everybody predicted Cowboys to get beat like seriously like 44-10 or something. Just that's why they play the game because you never know. So
Yeah, I was
congrats.
at the health club with my son last night, and they had it on the big TVs.
Yeah, they said it was the highest rated Thursday night game in NFL history. Imagine that. Oh well. Mike W, welcome. We'll get started on the topic soon. See if Tim can fix his Linux troubles. Ben installed Gentoo. Here's a shot of whiskey for you, Ben. Hi, Heather. Hello. Welcome. Miludic, welcome. Like I said, we'll wait till Tim gets back. A few more people join in this chat for Thank Toss. It's Friday. It's what I believe to be a wonderful holiday feel-good true story for this evening. Something that we need more of considering all the stuff that's on the news that's not very happy, as it were. So I'm going to share that with you here shortly. It should make you feel warm and fuzzy. It made me feel warm and fuzzy. I read this and I didn't need to watch the Hallmark Channel anymore. Well, that's not true, but anyway. Kenny is from Louisiana. The Saints did not play well. That's an understatement. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the season isn't over, so you just never know. Yes, Heather, my Thanksgiving was nice and peaceful. I was watching Hallmark Channel pretty much all night, but it was nice, yeah. There's something about those sugary movies. I mean, I know it's going to happen. There's never going to be a bad ending, you know. It isn't like, you know, there's an earthquake and the whole town collapses. You're not going to see that in a Hallmark movie. So, Miller, you think you are Jerry Lewis on the internet? Oh. Okay, is that before or after your six-pack?
Ooh.
Ba-da-bum-bum. I'm
Yeah,
just
but Jerry
kidding,
Lewis was
just
funny.
kidding.
Oh no, sorry, Mill.
Yeah, just kidding. Welcome, Mill. How are you? Get my article, my feed reader up. Did you see where Marriott had a breach? Only 500 million. Nice. Now you're stepping up in the world, Mayor. Way to go. 500 is next to be $1 billion. You'd be the king. 500 million credit card customers breached or. Who's in charge of the IT there? Anyway, yes, Heather, Alaska had an earthquake. That's true. I caught it on the news feed. Yeah, I guess it was pretty bad. Automakers give the Chinese government access to location data of electric cars. Sure, why not?
That makes a lot of sense.
Airbnb will start designing houses in 2019. Why not? Samsung's foldable screen tech has been stolen, sold to China.
I thought China would steal that stuff.
I don't know.
Have you ever seen any of the cars that China has copied?
No, I haven't actually.
They're surprisingly, China is essentially, to me, what it looks like they've done is taken a car and done the FEA on it, you know, where they do all the point touching, the finite analysis, and essentially they've built a car from that. And they changed the emblems and maybe the grill.
Okay. Whatever works in China, I guess. Sleepy Eyes Vince says, clear skies, 20 degrees Celsius in Australia. Vince, I thought we were friends. Thanks, pal. Jeez. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome, Sleepy.
You know what? Do you want me to block Vince real quick?
Yes. Okay. Off. Those Australians cannot be trusted from down under.
Yep.
Just kidding. All right. Let me, I know. He's like, let me stick toss with some clear skies. Okay.
I'm going to put Vince in a timeout.
All right, let's send some more invites out.
God, after Sunday night, boy, in Midwest here, that was a good snowstorm.
Yeah, we're going to get it over the weekend, Steve.
Yeah. And now it's going to be 41 tomorrow and raining all day.
Vince, would you like to join?
Will be gone.
Let's go. In spite of your joke.
Vince can join. Just keep the weather reports to yourself,
yes,
okay, pal?
That's right. Because if I call Uncle Guido, it's going to get dark really fast. Bada-bing. Sleepy Eyes Vince is having such a good day. Well, good for you. Yeah, I would have a good day too if it was over 60 degrees, 70 degrees. Yeah, I would have an awesome day. Although it's you know what? Sleepy Sunday in Ohio will hit 60 Fahrenheit. So, yeah. Hannah says, "Toss, get your truck ready for Sleepy." I just cleaned out the caddy trunk last week too. You know, I had to use lots of Lysol. Hint for a sponsor.
And don't forget bleach.
I don't think telling Johnson & Johnson's that you need Lysol to clean out a caddy trunk, I doubt if that's going to net you a sponsor quick.
That's true. Yeah, bad choice. All right. I promise I'll keep it clean.
That could be your gym socks that have been there for all, like so ever.
Yeah. Yeah. Here it is here. Marriott hack hits 500 million Starwood guest in a data breach.
Wow.
Ooh. Well, the year of the breach. That has to be a movie coming up. The year of the breach. Anyway. All right. I think we are ready to get started. Again, we'll do the main topic. And then after the main topic, it'll be just an open chat for this evening, and then we'll just go from there. If you would like to support the channel and the live event, check out all the links below in the show notes. Tim, once again, has been kind enough to match all donations to the streams and the channel. So once again, thank you, Tim.
Happy to do it.
All right, we get situated here. Get my pen and my notepad. In case I need to write down any notes. All right. All right. Well, I came across this very heartfelt item in the news. I think to me it's what the holidays and really what humanity is all about, not just the holidays. So this is from a series, a show on CNN, I believe it's called Heroes, where they pick someone or specific people who make a change, do something to change a person's or people's lives. And this is a gentleman, Luke Michael Mickelson. I hope I say his name right, but he's from Twin Falls, Idaho. And I'll read this as quickly as I can. Again, this is from CNN's Heroes. In 2012, he and his family were inspired to build and donate a bunk bed after learning there were local children who slept on the floor. This little girl had a nest of clothes. It looked like a little bird's nest, and that's what she slept on. That's what her bed was. When he gave her the bed, she hugged it and just couldn't let go. He was shocked to discover just how many families and kids were in need, and he started an organization, nonprofit, called Sleep in Heavenly Peace. I have to tell you that the original title that he thought of was not Sleep in Heavenly Peace. It was called Beds for Babes, I think. He meant well, but I think his wife said, no, we're not going to do Beds for Babes, so Sleep in Heavenly Peace. Anyway, so this is in 2012. This gentleman was born in Idaho. He's now 41, high school quarterback turned family man, church goer, thriving career, a coach, likes fishing. But when he met children who didn't have beds, sleeping on the floor, I guess it changed his life. I guess to the kids, a bed was just a luxury. So it says here, using safety guidelines and his daughter's bunk bed as a template, he started buying wood and supplies to build beds with his own money. He had friends and family members join in to help. The first project says here was 11 beds. The next year 15, and in 2017 612 bunk beds. Good for him. He set up a formal charity with training courses, construction manuals, and so forth. His motto is "No kid sleeps on the floor in our town." They have 65 chapters, and they have delivered 1,500 free beds to children across America. So good for him. Now it says here Mickelson was faced with a tough choice, advancing his career or his nonprofit. He chose the latter. It says here he went from making great money to zero money, and he's never looked back. So amen. His need was not financial. His need was was seeing the joy on kids' faces, knowing he can make a difference. There's an interview here I won't go into. So the website is Sleep in Heavenly Peace, a nonprofit building beds for children who don't have beds to sleep on. And to me, that's the spirit of Christmas. That's what that's what humanity is all about. It isn't just buying gifts, and that's fine, you know. But this guy is making a difference. So good for again Luke Mickelson. Awesome. This past summer, my son's graduation, high school graduation, we had tons of homemade food left. I gave it to the local food house, to the local charity, because it was the right thing to do. So I think any one of us can make a small difference to someone in need. It doesn't have to be money. It could be donating your time, food, clothes. But what this guy did is outstanding. There is hope for America. Don't give up. And guys like this make all the difference, especially to those families and kids in need. So you're looking for the true meaning of Christmas or the spirit of the holidays. This guy has it. So thank you, Luke Mickelson. Tom is in the house. Hello.
Greetings. How's it going?
Hello,
Good.
Tom.
Hello, Tom.
I'm sure there are stories all across America similar to this or something like this that just does not get a lot of exposure, and that's a shame. It's always, the bad news or the politics and all that, and that has its place, but someone should make a channel, a network, call it Good News Only. So instead of CNN, it's GNN, the Good News Network.
Somebody actually tried that in the 80s, and it went out of business. There was no interest.
Wow.
Nuts.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's pretty sad, isn't it?
It is.
Or at least put the news last. Have the good news, then, but anyway, we need more guys like this, people, and I think they are out there. They just don't get the exposure that they deserve. So good for him, and making the world, or at least making the U.S. a better place for people in need. So that was my main story for tonight. The rest of this tonight is an open chat. We have Steve here, of course, Tim, and Tom. So whatever topics that you guys want to talk about. Tom, you did another Deepin. Are you married to Deepin Linux?
No, it's just.
I missed the wedding.
Yeah, it was great. I burned her with fire, and that was it.
What exactly? I didn't watch. I saw the title. I'm like, uh-oh, something crashed.
Yeah. So no, I think it was Ricky said, "Oh, you should look at the latest Deepin because it has some things that would kind of go funny." Well, the latest Deepin, they included a really scary EULA, which included such terminology as this EULA is open and enforceable exclusively to our interpretation. And you are hereby bound to the laws of the People's Republic of China. I mean, it's weird, EULA.
Wow, that sounds worse than Microsoft.
Yeah, it's like, huh?
Really? That's what it said?
Yeah, literally. It was.
And it just popped up on this edition, or right?
Yeah, so this, apparently they've had a EULA for a while, but of course nobody knew about it. I didn't know about it.
Yeah, the EULA was
now
dated. It was dated like 2016, right?
Yeah, and now to install it, you have to agree to the EULA.
I keep getting requests, please check out Deep. And I said, no, I don't want to go see my doctor, Dr. Benny Bendova again. I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
I never did like Deepin. It wasn't because it just never worked for me. It takes too long to download the updates. It's too slow. There are plenty of other good choices out there, and Deepin is simply just not one of them. It looks pretty.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
It ran fine. I ran Deepin, and then people asked me, well, who does Deepin better, the Deepin or Manjaro with Deepin? And so I ran that for another 3 weeks. I liked the Deepin desktop. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't anything to write home about either.
Okay. Yeah, what did I test yesterday? Voyager. I thought it looked pretty slick.
Yeah,
I thought it was
Voyager's
more user friendly out of the box. Yeah, the way it was customized with the proper extensions.
Yep.
It's completely doable. That would be a choice for someone new to Linux, assuming that it's stable. But the way they had it rigged up with the categories, another mosquito in here. But with the software like in the categories, again, that's been done for the new user out of the box, and that kind of caught me by surprise a little bit. But yeah, Nice. So I think it's from France. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Voyager Linux. So,
Yeah. We.
see. See, but yeah, check out Voyager Linux if we have any newbies out there wanted to check out something different. It looks pretty slick. I still like Ubuntu Mate, and I think with my next Windows User Guide to Linux, I'm going to give you guys my top 5. I think I mentioned it before, and Voyager might be on there, so we shall see. Mr. Sunshine himself is in the house.
Do you want to have a look?
Hey, Vinny boy.
Hey, how's it going
Can
there?
you show us the sunshine? Okay, good. Yeah, go.
Yeah. You'll have to excuse the washing that's on the line, David. See that?
Oh,
Hey, Vince.
oh man, it's like cold and windy here.
Is that too bright for you, Tom? Put your shades on.
Yeah, it's cold and windy.
That's it. I'm blocking Vince.
Where's my sun? Oh, the sunshine, Vince. Gee, I've been blinded here. No, just kidding.
If it wasn't so dark outside, I'd show you the snow.
Well, for the people in chat, Vinny Boy is in Australia, and their seasons are the opposite. So what he's having is normal. But anyway, it's going to be
winter.
Yeah.
Okay, Vince. How much snow do you get in Australia?
Well, I've only seen snow ever twice in my life.
Okay. What is the average low temperature Celsius during your coldest time of your winter?
I would say I would be quite surprised if it got below 10 degrees C.
10 degrees C. So you're lucky if you hit 40 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's right.
Hey, Vince.
poor
I would be complaining. I would be complaining.
Hey, Vince, you suck. Okay, it's official. I'm sorry, but
okay.
Hey, you're welcome to come and visit. My doors are open.
The problem is I would not come home.
I'm going to take you up on that. If my dad can get his movie sold, I'm going to take you up on that offer, Vince, to come visit you.
You're more than welcome.
I'll be there. That's right. Now, I have to ask you, is there a proper pizza joint over there? No stinking pineapple or nothing?
Oh, I've just discovered an awesome one.
Oh, really?
Traditional Italian. Yep. Very good.
So the Italians talk with an Australian accent over there?
No, is it owned by old mustache Pete? Or does this guy run around saying...
No, his name's Mario.
Oh.
Crikey, it's Mario from Australia, mate. Hey, what's the matter with you, pal?
I've just jumped on, but I think I've got to go. So.
Oh, really?
On that note, yeah.
Oh,
he's busy working on his freaking suntan.
Yeah, I know. I thought I saw some suntan lotion there to the right. Thanks for stopping by, pal.
I was going to chat some more, but the daughter's just woken up.
Oh, okay, all right.
Vince,
Okay.
pleasure to
Family
see you,
first. That's a good Italian family man right there. Okay.
Take care, Vince.
Okay.
Have a nice chat, guys.
It's good seeing you.
All right, buddy.
Bye.
His daughter woke up. Yeah. Right about now he's doing this, putting the suntan lotion
I know.
Yeah.
I was going to ask him, too, are there any feel-good stories there in Australia about people doing the right
the
thing?
freaking weather.
If there's your feel-good story, it's the weather.
Someone adopted a gator, or
Yeah.
They found a new spider, a new variant or species of a spider that will bite you, and within 10 seconds
there's probably an IKEA storefront that builds pet beds for Crocs or something.
Tom, you're into the biology thing and stuff. Is it? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is Australia the country in which more species are found on a per annum basis than anywhere else?
On a per atom?
Honestly, well, per yearly. On a yearly
per annual. Per annual. It wouldn't surprise me, but I don't know.
I thought I had seen that on a show or read that somewhere, that Australia records the highest number of new species of plant and animal life.
It wouldn't surprise me because of the environment, the how difficult the terrain is, and things like that wouldn't surprise me. But I don't know. Since I was more of a molecular person, not a macro person. So
okay.
In general, macros and moleculars don't generally have a lot of overlap. We each think each other is crazy. They sit there and go, you call yourselves biologists, you can't even see what you study. We say, you call yourselves biologists, you don't know how things work. You know?
Hey, Carmine,
Yes, dear.
what are you drinking there? Are you having a little slug of wine this evening?
I felt a little bit of a sore throat, so I don't buy NyQuil because it has alcohol. So I got whiskey and Pepsi in here. Not the
Oh, okay.
bottle, just a little bit mixed in.
I'll be right back.
So you don't do NyQuil because of the alcohol content, but you got no problem with whiskey? What?
No. I didn't have to spend the money for the alcohol since I already had. That's what I meant. I meant like money wise, it was just made sense to drink the whiskey.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I feel
Gotcha.
I feel a scratchy
So
throat coming on.
If anyone wants a bottle of wine, I mean, my
Okay.
landlord gave me a bottle when I moved in, and I just don't drink, so I'm gonna mean to give it
okay.
off to somebody. I just,
What kind is it, Tom?
I don't know. It's red wine.
It's a red wine.
Red's my favorite.
I know
also.
nothing more. Like, okay, the extent of wine knowledge I have is actually more than quadrupled in the last couple of weeks because we've been doing a web design project for a winery, and so I've learned about all these different things. But every single time we get feedback back, they're using different terms for the same thing. It's like, dude, just. Okay, this is Regis, right? Well, yeah, but we call it. It's like, no, stop. Okay, I don't care what you call it. I want to know what you want it to say on the website. That's it. I don't care.
So does this bottle of wine have a cork in it or a twist-off cap?
Honestly, I didn't even look.
You didn't even look. Okay. There are some really, really good recipes in which you could possibly incorporate that red wine, which of course would get rid of the alcohol in it.
Or I can just give it to somebody who likes wine.
True.
That's true.
Is Chip on? Chip, do you drink wine? I know we're going to get together for coffee sometime soon. If you're on, Chip, well, I'll give you the wine if you drink it. I didn't see Chip on there. Hey, Ricky, how's it going?
Oh, I'm
Sleepy
doing
says
good.
discuss single malt whiskeys. You're in. Sure, Vince. No problem. Hi, Ricky.
What kind of whiskey are we having, Carmine?
I know it's on the floor to the side here. I can't see it, but no, wait a minute. It's right here, actually. Wait a minute. Windsor, Canadian.
Oh, it's right.
Anarita. Hey.
There's a surprise.
Yeah,
Toss
it's
has a
got-
bottle of booze in his lower left-hand drawer.
Hey, great show.
Now we know why he uses that straw that goes right out of camera range.
Power funnel.
Oh, and I even got my peanuts from Kroger's. Yummy. Speaking of
What's up,
food,
Ricky?
Oh, I'm
Hey.
doing good, Steve. I'm trying out a new distro that I've never actually tried out before.
Ooh, which one's that?
Andragos.
I'm sorry.
We're all just sitting around watching TOS get loaded.
He's tossing one back.
Yeah,
What do you want, twice here, Ben?
yeah, I was originally on my laptop, but the sound wasn't taken, so I
Yeah,
had
because
to.
you're still logged in on the other one then.
Yeah, it's Hangouts, whatever. I'm on my phone right now until my computer boots back up because I rebooted.
Okay, now in anticipation of the evening, what are we running
I
tonight,
know,
man?
I know. Well, to sort of show my surprise, I think you guys are going to quite guess what I'm running now.
Okay, hang on. I gotta take my hat off. So I can...
Any guesses as to what login manager that is? Just any.
Is that Light DM, Ben?
No.
No.
Wrong. It's GDM2.
What?
I'm not kidding you, Ricky. And I think Ricky will probably guess as to what that loads into.
BSD.
No.
I know what it is. I think you showed me a
I'm
pretty.
not going to say it.
Mhm.
I'm not going to say it until it loads. I'm not going to give anything away. It'll take a few
You-
seconds. I know Ricky knows what it is. Don't spoil it.
I still
I'm
have
not.
I still have my frying pan out, Ben.
I know.
I'm not putting it away.
Okay, well, you guys will love this.
Wait. Let me see. Let's see the. Hold your phone still.
Okay, here it
Gen
comes.
2.
And no, it's not Matei. I'm not going to give that out. Look. Okay, what do you guys think this is? Just
Let me see
out
the
of blue.
system tray.
Hang on. Let me. Tray.
No, the system
Yeah,
tray on the top bar on the right side.
Oh.
Wrong right.
No, this is not mate. This is not mate. It's the precursor, I'll say that.
It's GNOME 2. I already know that.
Yes. You
Okay,
got
what's
it.
it?
You got it.
Okay. Well, that's the desktop.
But it's
what
running
disk?
on top of Gen 2.
Okay, so it's a Gen 2,
Gen 2.
with GNOME 2.
You're a sadomasochist.
Yeah.
So you like running stuff that's 10 years old?
Hell. Right back.
Well, there.
Hey.
And that's our show tonight, folks. Thank you for.
That went bad.
Oh man, nah, I really do need a drink. Jeez.
When Ben makes you bang your head.
Did you see
Anyway.
earlier in the chat? Ben is going to something conference tomorrow, and he's dressing up as somebody from
Kylo
Star
Ren.
Wars. Yeah, and he's going to have a purple lightsaber. Could you imagine if lightsabers were real? The person on the top of the list of "do not give one to" would be Ben. Are you kidding me?
Or Kylo Ren.
Oops.
Yeah, he'd be like, "Gentle, you son."
The guy would be chopping laptops in half. Oh, good God.
For the people who coming in the chat late, we normally do have a quality show on these Friday nights, just not right now. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
If anybody in the chat would like to share, this freaking little mosquitoes are still around. If anybody in chat would like to share a feel-good story for the holidays, it's got to be real. Please do. So, I'm looking at the ticker feed, see if I can catch anything that's newsworthy besides the 500 million people breach from Marriott. I guess I won't be staying there on my next vacation.
Yeah, I didn't actually cover security stuff. I had a few things, but I was like, there are so many other things
crazy.
to talk about.
It is nuts. Yeah.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Years and years ago, every year there seems to be this Christmas thing that people are going nuts over, right? Remember, there were Furbies, and then there were Tickle Me Elmos years ago. Is there one of those this year? Is there that every store that has them is running out of them because people are going in and buying them like there's no tomorrow?
Probably, but
No, I mean I'm in retail, so I haven't I haven't heard of anything. It's going to be a soft year for retailers this year. It's all going to be all online stuff. I mean, we're not one of the big box stores in that, so like our Black Friday was absolutely nothing. We were actually down in sales. And
We actually went to the establishment that Steve's very own works with this evening because we were looking for a specific something or other for a young girl, and we couldn't find it there. So we ended up going to Target.
I'm not aware of any hot toys this year. I mean, as far as electronics go, the the home smart speakers, Bluetooth, the Chromebooks, the Pixelbook is down to $6.99 on Amazon, I believe. But those are the hot items. TVs still continue to sell, as far as I know. I guess
but
those
there's
kinds
nothing
of-
that's that real, like wow,
not
I
this
gotta
year.
fight you for it.
Yeah, I haven't noticed anything. Even electronics, not really this year. I mean, the prices were good and still are good.
There's got to be an electronic something or other that was crazy because last Tuesday I picked somebody up from the airport and we stopped at an establishment in a strip mall next to a Best Buy, Now, this was Tuesday night, right? There was already a tent outside Best Buy's doors on Tuesday night.
Were they
I'm
serving
guessing-
Italian sausages, serving the people waiting in line?
I'm guessing that Best Buy opened on Thursday night, possibly on Thanksgiving
Probably
night.
their doorbuster deals or something. Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but crazy.
Yeah, I refuse to do that. Yeah, it's. I mean, I went to the local Walmart here, and here we lost Sears, we lost Macy's, we lost Kmart. There's not even, it seems like Walmart's not anything left. Of course, like the sheep, they go all straight to the one store. Not that I blame them. And I felt unsafe. I thought it was a fire hazard. I really felt scared walking in that store.
Yeah.
There were, I think, 11 deaths, and I forget how many injuries. I generally look at the numbers Sunday morning.
Yeah, they should have a blog instead of seasons greetings, seasons beatings. Maybe it's more appropriate. Sadly.
Yeah,
What
if
about
I ever retire, I am never going to a retail establishment around the holidays. After 37 years, I'm done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
What about this malware? This big malware thing that got kicked out in the open here in the last week.
That Linux malware about the Bitcoin thing?
Yeah.
To my understanding, its chief way of infection has already been patched a while ago.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Like Google patched it in 2016. I mean, we're talking old.
Okay.
So, but if it's one of the challenges is a lot of servers don't update their software, or some of us are guilty of is not rebooting our servers if we're in a VPS and we don't get the security updates and things. Like if you run an EIG hosting company and you're on a shared server with WordPress sites, you're probably getting affected by it because any WordPress site that's out of date can be susceptible to the vulnerability. And if the server is not patched, which usually EIG does not because they have bad security, then it'll pretty much infect every site on there. But as far as personal computers, I mean, what I've looked into, it's vulnerabilities that have been patched. There's it requires multiple vulnerabilities, and some of them have been patched. There's still some that need to be patched yet.
Why would somebody put the time and effort into throwing malware out there where there's the likelihood that there's a fair amount of stuff patched? Is it because they're going after the servers?
Well, yeah. I mean, going after servers is where you're going to get your stuff anyway, because especially when you're running an outdated WordPress software or outdated WordPress themes or plugins and things like that, then you can get in there and basically turn an entire website into a giant either porn or ad server or email spammer or whatever else. And it's worth it. It ends up being worth it. As far as desktop, I have not seen anything that would make me concerned about it, but I could be wrong on that. I'm not about to buy into all the hype that's going around with it, having looked into it. And like I saw, it requires 3 things. It's like Google patched this in the kernel in 2016. Okay. But I could be wrong. I mean, I think Spatry did something about it. Is Spatry around? He could probably tell us a little bit more, but
So Deepin 15.8 has this crazy EULA in it that had good old switch to Linux go
On fire.
Okay. Now let's say this. I don't know who here has tried Deepin before. I have.
Twice, and it sucked.
Okay.
I have, but it just didn't work for me.
yeah. I mean, I ran it successfully on both Deepin OS and Manjaro Deepin for 6 weeks or so.
What if you took the China thing out of the equation? The origin of the OS. And you had it run on, I don't know, an OS that was from some other locale, and it would update correctly. Would you guys use it as maybe not a daily driver, but maybe something that you would jump onto?
According to Tom, you shouldn't use a period.
Well, I mean, that was Tim is basically saying if this EULA wasn't there, and the China thing never bothered me quite as much. The EULA does, and because of the wording in it, it's the specific wording in it. Because of that, I wouldn't now. But as far as the desktop, the advantage of running Deepin desktop is it is very polished. It is one of the best polished desktops there is. You can very easily, without extensions or anything else, just click of a couple of buttons. You can set up like a Windows. You can set up like a Mac. It has a very attractive design. It has enough themes and icon sets to make it look nice. Now there's some limitations with it, of course, but I think for the most part, I mean, it's a good desktop environment. So Manjaro Deepin or anything else coming out with Deepin on it might be definitely worth running. I don't see a reason not to run the Deepin desktop. It was a little annoying for some of the things that it did, but I wasn't super concerned about it. It's just what the EULA is, what it was for me.
Okay. All right. Well, like I said, I tried it twice. I found it slow. It took too long to do the updates, and it was awful.
Yeah,
I tried it twice.
I
said,
will
enough.
say this.
Yeah.
I ran Deepin for 6 weeks, and it was fine.
Okay.
And then I switched. The next desktop I ran after that was Linux Mint Debian Edition.
Okay.
And Linux Mint Debian Edition running Cinnamon is so fast.
Okay.
It is inconceivably fast.
Okay.
And I'm running Linux Mint Debian Edition. I'm still running GNOME right now. And what I'm noticing with GNOME is it is slow. It is just slow. I mean, literally, I'll get in here and it takes me about twice as long to boot up the computer. And then I'll click to open, Chromium or whatever to boot into the YouTube thing. And it literally takes a minute for Chromium to boot. And then I got to click the email, and then that takes over a minute to actually boot. It's like on Cinnamon, it's just boom, click it, done, up. It's like, what? So
Does
Voyager did a good job with their GNOME desktop. So
yeah.
does Linux Mint Debian, does that have a guided installer where you can just say grab the whole disk and encrypt the whole thing?
There's 2 installers. It has Calamaris and whatever is on Debian. I forget the name of that.
Okay.
So there's 2 separate installers, and I think it does give you the option to encrypt. I don't remember off the top.
Okay.
But
Yeah, Calamaris does.
Yeah, okay.
Calamaris
So then I'm
allows
pretty
you
sure it would then, would be my guess.
Okay. Robert, you're running Linux Mint Cinnamon Edition. I believe Switch has that.
Yep. I'm running Linux Mint 16. Now, I always recommend, by the way, for people jumping in, because this is something we have to specify these days. I still recommend running Linux Mint 18 instead of 19. There just seems to be enough issues with 19 that I would not recommend it unless you had to. Like if you had amazingly new software, it's probably like amazingly new hardware.
Okay.
19 is probably going to be better. But for the average run-of-the-mill hardware out there running Linux on it, I'd definitely stick with the 18.3 branch.
Okay.
That's kind of what I'm finding out with my Linux laptop here. I need to run something that was released maybe a year to a year and a half prior. Something that was released about the time I bought the laptop, or anything on that specific branch, say of 18, 18.2 or 18.3 work good. But then when I progress to the next release cycle, then things start going out the window.
For those of you watching the stream late, you can play this back, of course. I told this wonderful holiday story of a gentleman out west doing a good deed, not just around the holidays, but for the last 6 years. So you can replay that stream. If people in the chat watching this have any feel-good stories for the holidays, if you want to share them real quickly, please do. I'm bringing up some oddball news here. We'll get to this shortly and have a little bit of fun tonight. So,
I think Steve actually walked away from Peppermint. I think he's actually on Deepin now. You see that? He almost choked on his own tongue. You're muted, Steve.
Oh, there we go. You're a funny
Hey.
guy.
Gateway computer, 200 megahertz processor. That was your first computer? Ooh, speedster. I uploaded a video a few hours ago. A company called Puget Systems. They are, as far as I know, a full USA company based out in Washington, and they make custom-made PCs, all kinds of systems. I looked at their website. They have a AAA or A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Highly rated rating from consumers. I looked at their website. I looked at their configurations. It's it's comparable to what you would buy somewhere else. But if you guys are looking to get a custom-made PC, higher end, check out Puget Systems. They seem to know what they're doing. And I guess they thermal test their systems with something or other over there in Washington, the state of Washington. So check out. And that's not a sponsored video. I'm just going by what I saw. So you guys may want to check out Puget Systems here in the States for a custom-made PC.
Speaking of PCs, the other day on Tuesday, this last Tuesday, I took the day and tried to take some time for myself, and I watched one Bond movie.
Mr. Bond.
I can't remember which one it was. It was the one with predominantly it was Pierce Bronson. Predominantly Russian thing, and it was the satellite deal that could knock out do an electro
GoldenEye.
And there's a part during the movie where the main gal went to walk into a computer store as a front because she needed to get on a computer, but she was walking into the store with the premise that she was going to buy a bunch of computers for a school.
Yeah.
And she said, I need 256 megabyte of RAM, 500 megabyte hard drive, and a 14.4 modem.
Yep.
And I went, wow.
1995. That's when they hired. Yeah.
But with the way things progress, that movie could have been made 3 years ago for all we know.
I do remember that scene. Yeah, it was Pierce Brosnan's first go at Bond. I like that one. That was probably my favorite movie of his. Goldfinger, GoldenEye, not Goldfinger.
I also watched Moonraker. Man, talk about a piece of work there.
That was just silly, but it's still fun. I mean, they're all fun to watch, but that was just silly.
That one was just silly.
I think they're gonna make another Bond film. The last one with what's his name?
Daniel Craig.
Yeah, I think they started filming this month. I think.
Have they named the new Bond yet?
I think they're going by Bond 25 because it'll be the 25th film. But
they actually posted it. I don't know if it's going to stick. I can't think of the name now. Yeah, Bond 25 is the working title, but they posted a title that might be the real title. I can't remember it now. It's based on one of the old books from Ian Fleming.
Hey Ben.
What?
You need to trim your nose hair, dude.
I know. Every time I point my
It was covering the lens so long. But a bing.
God.
Sleepy, you bought the 50th anniversary Bond set. Wow. Watched them all within a week. You're a Bond fan there. Very good.
Bond.
Mr.
James
Bond. You have met your match. You will fight Miss Piggy. Anyway.
Bond meets the Muppet. That'll be the next one.
I have I have GoldenEye. I have Die Another Day. That car he had, it was the slickest Aston I've ever seen in the Bond. If you've seen Die Another Day, that was the last one that Pierce did. That car is slick.
Oh, the one where he's driving it with the little remote.
And it's invisible. No, that was in Tomorrow Never Dies. This was the one with the car's invisible.
Yeah.
Aston Martin. Yeah.
I think it was no, the one at Tomorrow Never Dies. That's when we first had the remote. That was pretty cool too. Yeah. Yeah, but Die Another Day was over the top too. But like I said, it was fun to watch. But all the cars are good in all the movies. I mean, yeah.
Look at that. Vince was able to take a break from his sun tanning to get back on the chat.
I know.
Isn't that nice of him?
Let's see. Let me bring up some oddball news here while Tim's getting his frying pan ready.
Ben, what are you working on right now? You notice when you say frying pan, automatically, Ben, what are you working on? Ben.
Oh, man.
Ben, this is your PC.
I am trying to get.
Ben, reinstall Windows.
Boom, he's gone.
Oh,
Okay.
see? Look at that.
We really are friendly here, folks. Usually.
Somehow he installed Linux from scratch on his phone.
Well, you know, if anyone could figure it out.
I know. I think the hot Christmas items next year will be the smart pants. That's what I predict. So.
Oh Lord, help us! How about the Amazon microwave?
Phone dropped its Wi-Fi. I don't know.
Why not?
Yeah,
The Amazon microwave, that I still say, Tom, that was some of the best footage from you I've ever seen.
I didn't like the audio. I thought the audio was bad because I went back and
I
rewatched
just
it
took
when
my
I
phone
re-recorded
off.
it.
all I know is I'm glad I didn't watch it when I was falling asleep because it would have woke my rear end up.
Yeah, I think I had that 2 fire moments today too, right? I think so.
Thanks for the warning. I won't watch your replay tonight. I'll do it sometime over the weekend. I'm gonna be stuck inside because of the snow for the most part, anyways. So
Yeah. Well, yeah. We'll do it tonight. Don't do it when you're trying to sleep. The Deepin one though. You might, if you didn't watch the Deepin one, that might.
I did watch the
Okay.
Deepin one. I forgot what I was doing.
Yeah.
I had it on the background and watched it.
Yeah. I got the longer ones on the Christian channel. You can listen to some of those. They're generally calm. Just not the live from yesterday. That was not calm.
Hey Ben,
What?
you need to do a better job of getting the cobwebs off of that light fixture up above your head there.
Oh,
Just
Really?
Jessica's in the house. Ferm, hello.
yeah. I have cobwebs in my bedroom too.
Man, oh man, oh man. Oh,
Yeah,
Stevie, do you need my frying pan?
Spiders.
Oh,
Yeah,
Steve,
more-
do you need a drink, pal? You need a drink?
Look at that. The glass is almost empty.
It is empty.
look at-
There's like
look-
one sip left. This is for Steve.
He might as well be going.
Now watch. He's gonna run his finger around the inside of
You
the
know,
glass.
you need to
Look
take
at-
some loads, man, to chill tonight, okay? Okay, Stevie boy. Okay?
Oh man.
Some loads, no, you miss a whiskey, you're going to be in good shape, man, okay?
Toss. You can't turn that inside out and lick it dry, okay?
Oh, Sleepy Eyes Vince just talked about. Yeah, I actually saw this. That's interesting. The first ever delivered kidney by drone. So they're experimenting with delivering organ transplant organs by drone. So you're flying the organs over the city in drones. Yeah, it's kind of scary.
Great, organized drones, haha.
Oh, very
Bada bing.
I mean, all I gotta say to that is I don't think that's gonna work out better. Because what if somebody sees that drone flying and they take some sort of gun or something and decides to just shoot the thing down?
Yeah, just don't fly them across there in Colorado where it's legal to go drone hunting.
Sounds like a horror movie. God, you're going to see
You'll have this
organs
thing
dropping
following
out of
you
the
from
sky.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happens if a drone
Hey.
runs out of power or something happens?
know,
and it falls
really.
out of your car.
Well, that
You got
drone
some-
had heart.
You got some poor guys laying on a table somewhere waiting for a heart, and it's laying on the middle of the freeway in traffic.
Well, they figure that they can transport it faster and maybe get it instead of having to land on a helicopter pad, fly right into the emergency room.
Well, there's a few things about it. Like of course for transporting it from city to city, their organ transplant has very low range. So city to city, you still want to do a helicopter, Learjet, something like that. But inside of a city, because of the time it takes to deploy the helicopters and things, it's actually faster to put it on a drone, let it just go up and shoot straight to the hospital. And low range, you don't need the traffic control, you don't need anything else, just kind of goes. And it's also a less bumpy ride, which means the transplant has a greater chance of success.
Plus, it works out really good that if they pull the donor organ right out of the person as they're laying
Yeah.
on the freeway because they ain't gonna make it.
Yep.
That
Yep.
way they can just have the drone land and fly
What
the
that?
organ right
There
away.
was that old George Carlin skit. Don't put
Yeah.
the organ donor thing on there. He ain't saving your life. He's looking for parts, man.
Yeah. You know, fly. I get it. You know, use the drone. We're in that day and age, but isn't that the reason that they put those twirly red things and blue things on top of those trucks called ambulances, so they can get through traffic a lot quicker?
Well, yeah, but you still have the cars, you know.
Yeah. Look at
Come
Carmine.
fly with me. Let's fly down
Look at that.
with a kidney.
Seriously, that guy could get a root canal done right now with no Novocaine.
I've had enough whiskey for today. I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
All that's missing is a white Christmas.
Okay, let's take a bet. I give it 7 minutes tops, and the only thing you're going to see is him like this. We're not going to be able to get off of him because he's snoring so loud.
The old guy in the Geico commercial does with his nostril.
I know. Oh man. All right, let's go since we're on the roll here.
Are you able to read?
I think. I'll tell you what. Let me try a few. We'll see if it works out.
He'll fall asleep and we'll draw him
know.
awake and he'll wake up. How did all these people get in my room?
All right, Tim. This is for you. This is from Minnesota. There you go.
It has to do with a moose and a car wreck. I already got it.
No.
I feel bad for Ross, man.
All right. A man puts clothes ID on stand-in corpse in $2 million scheme.
Yep.
I think he was drunk.
Yep.
A Minnesota man accused of faking his own death 7 years ago to collect a $2 million life insurance policy arranged for a stand-in corpse to be dressed in his clothes. That's pretty slick, though. Too bad he got caught. Okay.
Too bad.
All right. This is in Florida, Ricky. It's happened in Florida.
Oh boy.
Let's see here.
There's got to be a gator and a broom, right?
No. I don't think it's a gator involved, but maybe that's coming up here. No, it says here, woman passes gas, pulls knife on offended man.
So this woman cracks one off. The guy says, "Dude, you stink." And what does she do? She pulls a knife on him.
I have to open this link. I just have to.
I'm still stuck on that. What?
Okay, a Florida woman faces aggravated assault charge
For
after
the-
authorities she passed gas in line at a dollar store and pulled a knife on a man who complained about it. What's the name? You don't like my gas? BITCH?
Man,
You
If my
stiff it,
wife-
you like it, girl. You stiff it, you like it.
man, if my wife pulled a knife on me every time I broke wind, I'd be a pincushion.
God. Okay. Remind me not to go to Dania Beach, Ricky. Where is Dania Beach?
I have
Dania?
no idea.
Right
Okay,
next to
I guess-
crap.
I
Right
guess
next
a lot of
to
people like to
Craftville.
fart there. I don't know. Yeah. Welcome to Fart Beach. Okay. This is from Maryland. Grinch steals Christmas from nuns, but they get it back. Yeah. The Little Sisters of the Poor have a theory about how they got Christmas back from the Grinch who stole half of the presents they bought for the hospice. Shame on you, Grinch, whoever you are. But they got it back. Well, good
Grinch,
for the
Grinch.
good for the Little Sisters. Yeah. Wow. Okay, let's see anything else here. Police officer rescues chicken from a fire, and then he had his dinner afterwards. But a bump. Police officer in New York, where else? New York, saved the chicken in a fire. And he's taking a ribbing from his fellow officers. Duh. Anyway, let's move on.
Vince says, just keep the gas away from Tom's fire. Boom.
Yeah. State trooper who stopped speeding van helps deliver baby. Well, good for you, officer. Awesome.
Good for him.
Yes.
That was a her, I think, wasn't it? The officer was a
Yeah.
It doesn't say on the headline. Okay.
Are we assuming somebody's gender here? This is not good.
no, I saw the
Not a
story.
good idea.
Tom.
That's what I figured.
But did the journalist assume somebody's gender?
Yeah.
Okay. What, Sleepy? There was a study done that showed that you fart more in a plane because of air pressure differences.
What?
It's true.
Dun 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 dun, dun. Under pressure. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway.
You just have to look.
You see everybody bouncing in their seat, and it's not because of turbulence.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
But
really.
you always have to be careful of the Italian guy in the pink shirt drinking the whiskey coke next to you that pulls his own finger.
Salute.
Okay. The guy next to me and the. Yeah, never mind. We can't say that skit. That's not friendly for television.
Boy, we need to add some class to the stream tonight. Man, I'm losing it. Burger joint. This is in Hawaii. A burger joint closes after video appears to show rat cooking.
Yep.
Rat cooking?
What?
They threw a rat on the grill.
Oh. Yum.
Money laundering. Dutch police find cash in the washing machine. The Dutch police who found $400,000 hidden inside a washing machine have detained a man on suspicion of money laundering. What else? Let's see here. Who brings olive oil to Portugal? Police foil cocaine smugglers' ploy. Olive oil and cocaine. Good mix, man. Okay. I think the rest of these I read last week. Okay, let's move along. Next one here.
Anna Rita said better out than in.
My mom used to say that all the time.
If I'm missing anybody in the chat, sorry. God. Oh man.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Artist creates Kanye West pumpkin for Christmas. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Chalk that one up in the who cares category.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, who cares?
Chinese marathon cheats caught on video.
How do you cheat in a marathon?
I don't know.
Take a alternate route?
I guess it says here, organizers of the Shenzhen half marathon in China said a total of 258 runners were disqualified.
258?
That's like all of them? Oh man.
Oh, God.
All right, that's what it says.
Ben, what are you breaking right now?
I am trying to get Chromium to work.
Chromium?
Yeah. Google
On-
Chrome
on-
is being retarded.
On what? There's Gen 2 GNOME 2 from 2002.
2002, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Payless opens hoax upscale store, sells $20 shoes for hundreds.
I saw that article. That was quite hilarious. So basically, it was part of it was for publicity, and part of it was for just kind of to make a point about how influencers, social media influencers, kind of crazy people like us can influence and drive markets. So they basically got $20 Payless shoes, and they called the brand Paleossi or something like that. It's Paleos or something. And so they were basically had all these brand influencers for like $400 pairs of shoes, and then everyone's talking about how great it is and how wonderful the quality is, and they finally said, "Oh, they're from Payless." Like what? That's
So
kind of
after you went and bought $400 shoes that were actually $20 and you went to pay less
When you
and
feel
tried to
it,
return them?
when you feel the
they
shoes weren't,
ended up refunding everybody money because they said it was basically a publicity stunt. Is what it was.
Okay.
We're talking about it now.
Okay, got it.
Payless shoes, all sponsor Carmine.
Yeah, I don't want no sponsorship from Payless, man. Okay, you
Why
suck.
not, man? Are you? I mean, come on. It's just
He wants to get paid more.
Yeah, but
Yeah, this is true.
All right, let's see here. Chimpanzee. I can say that. Chimpanzee returns stolen selfie to zoo visitor. Selfie stick to zoo visitor. Selfie stick. Yeah, a visitor to a zoo in China captured video of an honest chimpanzee. How do you know that they're honest? Returning a selfie stick that had been stolen by one of its compatriots.
I actually had a monkey flip me off once.
A monkey.
Well, Tom, you're dating the wrong women. I keep telling.
This is probably true.
That is probably the case.
That's one for Tom for setting that up for me. Thank you.
Let's see if I can find this thing in my. I actually got a picture of it. It was epic.
All right.
A monkey flipping you off.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You know, here's a good
That's
monkey story, right? At the Minnesota Zoo, there's a zoo in Minneapolis, or St. Paul rather, and it's the oldest zoo in Minnesota. And they have where the large apes are, they have this big glass dome that is probably about 40 feet or so in diameter. So you can go in and you're on this walkway, looking through this glass dome down at the apes, and they're probably 20, 25 feet below you. I was there in like first grade.
Found it.
Hey, you're that switch to Linux guy. I like Deepin.
All right. Anyway, I'll just keep this short until you're done with your monkey story, Tim. You can.
It's been a long week. Wow.
There was this girl who she was kind of like the snot of the class, and she's banging on the glass and making faces at these two apes that are like 10 feet below her. And you can tell the apes are just not really impressed. One of them actually took a crap in its hand and threw it at the glass.
Oh,
I'm not kidding you. When he flung it, it went from one side of the glass up over the dome all the way across. And it took no more than 5 minutes in the zoo. I don't know, the monkey keepers, I guess. We're in there shuffling all of us kids out, telling us, okay, you have to leave now. It's because one of them got the ape so mad it crapped in his hand and threw it at us.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this guy was totally behind glass, so he wasn't very pleased about it. But just,
So is he doing one of these?
yeah, he was. I think he was.
Sounds like it.
Well, moving along. City
those of you that joined
threatens.
the
This is from New Jersey. City threatens $50,000 fine for extravagant Christmas light show. Hey, New Jersey. I can't say it on the show, but forget about it. I mean, yeah. A New Jersey couple said city officials told they would be charged $50,000 for continuing their 15-year tradition of extravagant Christmas light displays. My question is, New Jersey, why?
Come on, man! It offended somebody.
Okay, I don't think New Jersey can see the light. Anyway, semi-crash spills powdered milk on Washington State Highway. This is this white powder. I just had a vision of a caravan of drug dealers. Hey, Pedro, man, you spilled all the stuff on the freaking highway, man. What you do, Pedro? What do you mean, Jose? It's in the bay. No, it's over here, man.
Is that powdered milk all over the highway? Okay, get the Oreos out of the back, Joe.
Yeah.
Hang on for a sec. Say, bartender, the one in the pink shirt.
Love you too, Tim. Oh man, I have a picture of these coked out guys with the straws on there on the highway snorting. I distorted, but okay, all right, enough.
And the pink flag.
Guys, the super chat button I think works. This is probably not going to be monetized.
Yeah, really.
between monkeys and monkeys and
I haven't got any
and-
bribes tonight.
Oh, no.
Gee, I feel so lonely. Anyway.
We got the out there for all of it.
All right, suitcase full of cocaine found at New York airport. Authorities, I'll probably demonetize that. Authorities in New York State said they are trying to find the owner of an abandoned suitcase found to contain $1.3 million worth of cocaine. Yes, I'm sure the owner would check the local lost and found.
Every time I fly, they lose my stuff, but they find the bag with with drugs in it.
Yeah. They found. Well, I guess the owner was hoping for a white Christmas.
Seriously, it's to the point. It's almost to the point that the only way you can fly is if you put some dope in your
I know.
luggage. That's the only way you know it's going to be waiting there for you when you get off.
Linux User 608 says, "What are some good tech video ideas? Not tonight."
Not tonight.
That won't long ago, buddy.
Oh man. Garbage truck dumps load in busy Texas road. Ew. Okay. A deer crashes through the window in a
deliver for Amazon?
Yeah, really. Let's see here. Anything else? That was Tony Montana. That's right. Kenny, you get a prize. A bottle of whiskey tonight.
Ricky, what are you running right now?
I am running. I was using Linux Mint Mate because at first, when I was on my original art system, something was going on that was causing my one of my last live streams to completely bug out on me. So I went to Linux Mint Mate for a little while to see if I could resolve the issue in there. Thankfully, I resolved the issue, and it was one of the most simplest issues, and stupid me did not realize it. You want to know what the issue was?
You forgot to hit
I
the power
actually helped
switch?
them fix
It was, and I quote, it was a resolution issue within OBS itself.
And I was actually the one who pointed that out, wasn't I, Ricky?
And basically, because it was just a simple resolution and illusion issue, I did not actually have to leave my Arch system. So basically, I got rid of Arch for nothing.
Ouch, that's gotta hurt.
But as a constellation prize, I was able to get Andragos on here, and I am running the Mate desktop on it.
Police dog has sausage balancing talent. There's on his nose. There's a sausage on his nose. It's a dark video. All I see is a black dog with the ears and the sausage balancing on his. Oh God. Okay.
Oh, really? Mine's video now.
Let's see what else we have here. Sleeping pilot misses destination by 29 miles. Oops.
I hope at least he landed.
I think he did, yeah.
Like on a runway, safely.
Yeah. Sleepy sailor crashes boat as nap costs him victory. What's the matter? People can't sleep properly? These. Yeah. Too much booze for these guys or something. I don't know, man.
Hey, Ben, have you got that Chromium fixed yet?
No, I found a problem. That's the plus side. I'm using an updated version of EDK Plus, so that had something to do with it. So I'm trying to update that as we speak.
I know, Sleepy. That's a lot of self-control not to eat the sausage. Yeah, really, Sleepy, yeah. Let's see here.
I tell you, if I wasn't so good at Jindu, people would be cracking up at me.
This is oddball news. A Call Santa app threatens to kill children? What?
Oh my God!
Jeez. Ooh, I'm not gonna go there.
A coffin for Christmas, Billy?
Your mom and dad won't be there in the morning, Billy.
Okay, this is from Russia, comrade. You ready for this one? The Russians are weird.
Hold on,
Russia.
my neighbor.
Yeah, right. I will break you. No. Russian police fight fire with snowballs.
Oh,
I guess they ran out of water. That's gonna take a lot of freaking snowballs. I have to click the story. Okay, I'm suckered. I'm suckered.
Did they have the,
Hey, Koblinski, where are the more snowballs?
what are we on?
2 Russian police officers have been commended for helping to extinguish a fire
Commended.
yeah,
They made
using nothing more than
snowballs into the fire.
snowballs. First Lieutenant Yevgeny Lunin and Lieutenant Pavel Istomin contained the fire to a burning garage, saving a burning home until the fire crews arrived. Okay, we're laughing, but it worked.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to fight those guys in a snowball fight, I'll tell you that much, Paulie. Yeah. Okay.
No, that.
The power of the snowball
I
compels.
guess the laugh's on us. So, yeah. I think I said this last week. Italian speed camera catches 58,000 speeders in 2 weeks.
Oh, look at this. Anna Rita's sitting around eating cookies and drinking martinis.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lucky girl.
A drug to make cow poo less smelly has been approved. Don't we need that for the men?
Do they have like a cow version of the VI poo or whatever it is?
Oh,
You just spray it on the ground in the pasture, so when they go, it
okay.
covers it
All
up.
right.
Mm.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. All right. Nothing else there. Okay. Let's move on. That Russian snowball story is going to stick in my head now when it snows. But it worked. I guess if you're desperate, you're waiting for the fire truck. Do something. Ole, grab the snowball, man.
That's another way to put a fire out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's see
true.
here.
Ben, have you got that fixed yet?
I know.
No, I have to reinstall GDK in order for it to work.
This is why I like Linux Mint Cinnamon, because I don't have to sit here and fix it. I've posted 4 podcasts since we've been here.
Oh,
I'm just working over here, man.
Darts players let rip in flatulence row at Grand Slam of Darts.
What?
Did
what it
anybody pull a
says.
knife?
It does not say. Players set more than just their arrows flying at the Grand Slam of Darts this week, with opponents rowing over who had emitted noxious smells during their match. Okay. Let's see here. Anything else here? Kangaroo attacks couple in northeastern Australia. Is that a problem there, Sleepy, with these kangaroos? Let's see here. And the fattest bear in Alaska is 409 bednose. I don't know what that is. I guess they're calling it the 409 bednose, okay? Okay. Nothing else on this one. Okay, all right. Doc, comrade, where's the snowball?
I think you should pour yourself another drink, Toss.
No, I think one's enough. Thank you, there, buddy. Yeah. 2 Utah teens accused of stealing small plane. Okay.
Most likely, they must have played the Grand Theft Auto video games to
I
do
guess
that.
so. Yeah. I
I
guess
would
so.
think so, yeah.
I guess so.
I'd like to play a video game, but he can't even get his web browser to work. Who am I to talk?
Oh, I got Firefox.
Yeah, unfortunately, your arm's on your cell phone, so we can't hear a single word.
Here's a cool story here. Postal Service responds to 7-year-old boy who sent letter to dad in heaven. Aww.
Aww.
Nice. Nice. I love stories like that. That's why I watch the Hallmark Channel. It's just, all that sugar, man. I get high on the sweet stuff, Oh, this was the top-selling item online in 33 states at Walmart. What was it? Let me click it.
Vince has said that a kangaroo jumped at the side of his car when he was doing 60.
Oh,
Really?
wow.
We just have to worry about deer over here. But
Yeah, really.
Kangaroo.
Is this true? Can you actually? Do they actually make meals out of kangaroo meat in Australia?
God.
I mean, can
So
you
the
can you get like a
steam cooker at Walmart sold? Okay. Food.
That kangaroo.
Speaking of Walmart, I was at Walmart earlier today. I was just looking in the electronics aisle. I turned my head to the right, and I cannot make this up for the life of me. And I think you're going to get a kick out of this, Tom. In like a bowling pin position were not one, not two, but three Alexas.
scary. Bowling for unicorn meat. That's what I have to say about that.
Only for unicorn.
oh look at that! Vince is kangaroo steak for the barbecue. Come
Well,
on.
you guys may not like it, but behind me.
Well, let me jump on that story. Ha ha.
Hey, Timo.
Yeah, hello, Tim. How are you? Timo is in the house. How are you been?
Greetings, Timo. How's
Been
it
a
going?
while. Yeah.
Hello.
M.O.
Got to jump on, Timo.
Yeah, come
Tell me
on,
the
join us,
stories
buddy.
here. All right. I don't have any more funny stuff anyway.
Oh, we don't.
Did you see what Vince just said?
Oh my God.
Wow.
That is disgusting.
I
Yeah.
know what I'm getting tossed for Christmas.
Oh no.
We were
I'm really
I think
not
the
sure.
guy who invented it had to be drunk to invent that.
when I moved back, I had two cars at the time, and so I left one of my cars out west, and so I was like, oh, I'm gonna jump on, probably look at jumping on a train. I mentioned this to a friend of mine. He's like, well, next week we are taking a bus trip because he does this annual thing where he works with the international students on campus with the Chinese students, and he says, well, we're taking a whole bus of Chinese students out west. You can probably just jump on board with us if you want. So he worked out with a bus driver and it's like, sure. So I get out there and we're going across all these Chinese folks who are from, mainland China, just kind of here on like school visas and things. And so I think we're in the Tetons, right? And at the Grand Tetons, and we stopped at the restaurant and we're like, going to eat something. And so these guys are going to order Rocky Mountain oysters. So I was unfortunately the one elected to tell them what that is. And I was like, well, do you know what that is? Well, it's like oysters. Yeah, like not the oysters you're thinking of. Bulls, cows, parts, boy parts.
That's terrible.
Yeah, things I got to do.
Oh man.
Sleepy Eye says it's ruballs.com.
You freaking Australians, man, you're freaking nuts, okay, man?
Does Crocodile Dundee drop it off?
Okay, we got to look at this website.
I'm not sure I want to look at that website.
Yeah, fill me. I'm not gonna. Okay, all right, fill me in.
Blueballs.com.
Oh god, that's
Unique Aussie gifts. Well, they've got kangaroo. Well, they have kangaroo.
Kangaroo feet. Oh god.
You know what? He wasn't pulling our legs.
Oh,
I think it would be.
He wasn't pulling our legs whatsoever here, guys.
Oh,
let's see what color you guys want, because I'll get you one.
oh no.
No, are you actually showing the website? Oh my golly! Oh my! No, I'm done. Wow! Holy wow!
Oh, gee.
Green, by the way, Tim. Green.
And I'm the one that needs a drink, Tim?
This is
Right
why I
back.
love YouTube. Where else could I possibly communicate directly with somebody in China, all the way across the world, at least this day and age? I mean, come on, this is awesome.
Free international shipping orders greater than $100. Thanks, Sleepy. Yeah, I'll get right on it.
Yeah, that.
Wow.
Oh, my word.
Ooh.
Could you imagine the conversation starter that would be, though? Somebody
That
asked.
would be
Somebody
What is
asked. You,
that?
somebody
Here,
asked you.
hold it for a second. I'll explain it to you.
Somebody asked you, "Hey, do you have change for $1?" Well, that's an interesting coin purse. Yeah, here. And then they're holding it. Well, what's
You know
this
how
made out
fuzzy
of? And
it
you
is?
say it. Whoa.
Oh, no. Oh, my word.
Come on,
That one all open around my body.
Toss looks like he needs a blankie and a pillow.
No, that story about the kangaroo just kind of got to me.
I'm going to turn on some light here. It's too dark. Light. What
I
the?
guess those kangaroos got a set of, man, let me tell you.
Yep.
Yeah.
It depends on how much cash you got.
Oh boy.
For those of you who thought you came here for Linux,
I know, for a feel-good story of the holidays. Well, you missed it. Just replay the. Trust me, it gets worse after
That's
my
good.
feel-good, not before.
Yeah.
Interesting, Paul.
The car my drinks goes all sideways.
You can get bottle openers too, not just coin purses.
I'm going to be demonetized for the rest of the year, I think. I'm going to get an email from you. Hey, Toss, what's your freaking problem, eh?
At least the Patreons can fix that problem.
I hope. Wow. I'm going to have to reconsider my trip to Australia there. Vince, yeah.
If not, he's going to need $100,000 to make up for it.
Oh wow. They have a gift pack too.
There are so many jokes here, but I better not. I better not.
They do. They have an Aussie kangaroo something gift pack.
Yeah.
This is too good. I got to see what's in the gift pack. It's only $95.
Hey, buy that and one coin purse, you got
$95.
free shipping.
You get a keychain, a bottle opener, a large coin pouch, and a wine opener corkscrew dealie.
I have a vision of
Wow.
the family having a meeting. They say, hey, did you see Jimmy's got a set of new freaking, did you see him walk down the street?
Yeah.
Wow.
Vince just said, I think we've lost him for the night.
I think we have. Yeah, it looks like Toss is falling asleep.
Hey,
No, I'm just
Chromium-
trying to figure out a way to salvage the stream before I cancel it. Stop it.
Hey, Chromium Boy, get that GTK installed.
Well, we can
I'm
always
trying.
be safe and talk about food.
I don't know.
I need more peanuts.
Yes, you do.
These are butter toffee from Kroger's.
Oh,
That's okay, Sleepy. It's all in good fun. Yeah. Tim's the oddball you hear. It's not really you. No, just kidding.
Blame it on me. Because this stream is always right on task.
no,
Good stuff. We
it's
can
not.
talk food. So, how are those butter toffee peanuts, sir? I mean,
They're really good, yeah. Awesome, yeah.
There you go. Paul helps you out. $2
All right.
chat from Paul.
Thanks,
you.
Paul.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Paul. Appreciate that.
All right.
Boy.
Well, there's one bribe. I need a
Well,
few more
TOS.
bribes. Yes, Ben.
Yeah, TOS, I bet you were pretty impressed you can know him 2
Remember
after
this-
all those years, huh? I'm gonna let him finish eating before he answers my question.
Ben, you're in the dark, and it's more than a figure of speech there, buddy.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I am yeah, I'm in the kitchen, so it's kind of, this phone doesn't project that very well. But you'd think Android is better than Apple.
Is it this me, or can everybody hear Toss chomping on those peanuts?
Oh yeah. I can hear it.
I was going to say, who let the squirrel in the room?
What? Well,
It's not the peanuts. It's those kangaroo. Well, never mind.
Deep fried this time.
Baby kangaroo.
Thank you, Paul. No, so he's a good man.
Deep fried Aussie oysters.
Crikey.
From what I've read in my history books, getting kicked by a kangaroo really hurts.
It does.
I think aren't their hooves really sharp?
Yeah.
Can't they like cut the living heck out of you?
Oh,
Hmm.
not that I want to find out.
No
Well,
one.
seeing as how Vince really got our goat with the weather. Hey Vince, go out and tick off a kangaroo and have him pick you. See what happens.
Thank you, Sleepy, for the super chat. Thank you. I
Can you-
much appreciate
Can you bring your phone with you too and live stream it?
Oh, no.
What other Linux stream would ever have a guy getting kicked by a kangaroo on it?
Yeah, he's gonna stick kangaroo.
So apparently that's a secret to more super chats is to be disgusting on a live stream. Evidently. Yeah. Mhm.
Or bring a microwave. Or bring a microwave.
Oh, Lord. I don't think it's
Vince said he hasn't laughed this hard since last week.
You're welcome. Yeah, we'll do anything for laughs, including
yeah.
never mind.
I always say laughter is medicine. I'll say that.
That's right. This channel will go to the ends of the earth, literally, for a laugh in Australia, all the way down,
Yeah,
south.
that we will.
IG is from Australia. He's from Tasmania, I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, there has. Oh, I have a friend in Tasmania. Actually.
Is there such a thing as a Tasmanian devil, Vince?
Yes, there.
I
Yeah, there is.
don't think so.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there is.
Now, does that have something to do with marriage, or is that a real animal? I'm just kidding. All my Australia.
Definitely has to do with marriage. Yes.
Yeah, okay. I'm just.
Australia doesn't exist.
Huh?
Jessica.
It's
And
all
you
a conspiracy. I can confirm the
you-
official master of the tinfoil hat. I can confirm
doesn't
Australia is all
exist. And you think I had too much to drink? Jessica, I don't understand. What do you mean like it doesn't exist?
And I had too much to drink.
Jessica,
boy.
here you go.
It's like Dean Martin always says, huh? Dean Martin always said, "I feel sorry for you people that don't drink, because when you get up in the morning, that's the best you're going to feel all day."
I know. I just had a vision of, you know how Arnold Schwarzenegger talks? What if he drank this? How could you tell he was drunk?
You ever watch one of the level 1 tech news when it's only Ryan on and he gets drunk throughout it?
No.
Yeah, not my
That's
favorite
interesting.
ones, but he'll still drink an entire bottle on the news.
Okay. Wow. That's not safe.
Yeah.
So for today's show,
Yeah, it starts out normal. It just kind of goes downhill from there.
nuts.
Yes, it does.
See, we do that without booze.
I know.
Oh, man.
Um,
Oh, man.
Woohoo.
That's scary.
I'm only down to like 15 more podcasts, and I'm caught up.
Tasmanian devils are becoming threatened from a facial cancer? Really?
Facial cancer.
That's strange. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anna Rita had two martinis, so she's going nighty night.
And she's tired.
Fuzzy and cozy.
Well, alcohol makes tired.
Yes, shaken, not stirred. Anyway, well, I'm probably going to wrap this up soon. I think I've had enough nonsense for tonight.
Gone downhill too far.
Still waiting for more holiday good news stories. Well, you guys want to share them, let me know. Send me an email if you come across something. It has to be true. If you have a good story from Australia, let me know, and I'll share it on the next stream. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all for sugary stories. That's why I watched the Hallmark Christmas shopping. I mean, not the shopping, but the movie channel. I watch the shopping channel too. But they had on QVC they had a peanut butter chocolate cheesecake. I'm like $60, but then all the hosts are going, oh my god! I'm like, okay, I guess it's worth $60. Peanut butter chocolate cheesecake. I mean, it was thick and rich, and it was good. It looked good anyway, But yeah.
So does anybody have any fun plans for the weekend?
I'm going to SuperCon.
Yeah, and who's the fool that's going to let you carry a lightsaber around?
Dude, people
Feel the power of
always
the
for
dark
those
side.
things.
Oh boy, oh boy.
I mean, I paid $15 of Christmas.
Well, here in Ohio, we are famous for the Nutcracker Village. Ha ha, kangaroo. No, but there is a look up. I need another super chat quickly. Yeah.
Do they sell coin pouches?
No, it's stuffed kangaroos. No, but it's called the Nutcracker Village. Look it up in Ohio, and it's world famous. It's one of the top 10 destinations here in the States, and we have it here downtown. Look up. I'm totally.
Oh my god.
The Nutcracker Village.
Oh man.
What about you, Ricky?
Sunday, I am going to be doing a live stream. I'm going to be doing a live version of the Linux Report video series that I do every Tuesday or Thursday.
Yeah, cool. I'm going to be helping out in the yard.
I might be doing a live stream next month from Australia, trying to save all the kangaroos.
That's funny, TOS. Really.
Preservationist, you?
Yeah, well, I have a sweet spot for Hallmark movies and kangaroos because they're all being, schlonged over there. But yeah,
Schlonged. That's
And Steve over at Steve's Very Own is doing a live chat tomorrow evening.
is it going to be what 11:30 tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just Sunday morning. Actually, Sunday is our 29th wedding anniversary, but my wife is working both her jobs, so she'll be up making sure that she's going to get some breakfast and that.
Okay. All right. Nice. What's the topic?
Just a chat. Joe keeps telling me I'm not in late enough because he's a night owl.
Okay.
So, but just
Joey from Chicago.
Joey
Yeah.
P.
That's because he's stuffing himself with that pizza all night. He can't freaking fall asleep,
I guess Chicago's the town for pizza, huh?
Deep dish pizza. Yeah.
Deep dish.
That wouldn't surprise
Tom, what are we cooking this weekend?
Cooking? Oh, I don't know yet. I did a bacon chicken ranch wrap today. I don't know. I haven't thought about Sunday yet. Sunday's my day. I have dinner with a friend of mine, so I don't know what I'm cooking yet. I don't know.
Well,
Maybe I'll go get
I
some
hope
cheesesteaks. That sounds good. I'll do
Hey.
cheese sticks.
Hey, Tom, may I make a suggestion for you?
Sure.
And I think this would be very interesting. This is my suggestion. How about we place a little number counter at the top right of your screen, like every time you do like a tinfoil hat time or a weekly news? This way we can count at the end of each stream how many times the fire screen showed up.
It just generally only just shows up once or twice. But, you know.
Yeah, I hear you.
You should
I
have
have to
that
say,
switch.
Tom,
When you
the
have that
first time
fire,
playing-
you should have a song, Chestnuts roasted. You have the fire thing, you know.
That's right. I could make it like a winter blizzard or something for the holidays.
Exactly.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
I'll see if
I
I
wouldn't
can,
give it.
Yeah.
or I can call it. I can do another
Rage
series.
like-
I'll call it a cold day in hell. You know.
Put on a parka.
Have the ring of fire on the outside and snow behind.
Yeah.
What is up, Derek?
I have to say, Tom, you were right. When you rage like that, talk about intimidating, man. Shoot.
Ben, do you
I
got your
don't know
camera
why,
under
but
the
it's just
table?
Something about. No,
I think he's sitting
I,
on it, Steve.
no, right on my leg. I mean, I didn't know where else to put it today.
I mean, I'm just enjoying watching your lamp.
No.
Mm.
Well, there are a couple of spider webs up there, but I'm gonna have to get up on a ladder and knock them down or something.
Oh, God.
So what about you, Toss?
Tomorrow during the day, I'll probably have to do some grocery shopping. Tomorrow night, I'm gonna have dinner with my son around 5 or 6ish. Maybe head down to the Nutcracker Village, and after
Pick up
that,
a new
I might jump on tomorrow night. I don't know. We shall see.
I will be
Yeah.
live streaming tomorrow, 12:30 Eastern, most likely, unless I
Ah.
don't get up until later. But and I have no idea what topic yet, and I'll be sleeping through most of the time. So I'll figure it out. in
I
the morning.
might do tomorrow night the Windows User Guide to Linux number 4. I might do that live tomorrow night. Get that out of the way. Choosing the right distro. Here we go.
Plus, I will try to catch that.
Okay. Would be yes. You may bring up a question as long as it does not involve kangaroo. You know what?
Yeah.
Or Linux from scratch.
Let's not go down that road again. Yeah. Toss, when I stream user participation,
What's that?
I said, will that have us on?
You are cutting out.
I think he's asking, is it going to be an open chat or just you?
Oh yeah, no, it'll be an open chat. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay,
should
well,
actually be
I'll
around
try.
tomorrow night, in fact. So I can probably jump on if I catch it. It's
Okay.
Saturday. I'm not usually there, but it's been a weird work week, and I think I'm going to want to catch up a couple hours.
Yeah, it'll be tomorrow night, like after 9, if I do it. So, DT says,
No,
Kangaroo,
no.
you know what? You missed the Wild Show. Yes, you did. And because
Yes, Mr. Tube, Derek, you
that's
missed
right,
a
because you could have the
crazy show.
you could have the kangaroo with the Vegemite. So yeah.
Oh, ew, ew,
Oh,
ew, ew. I don't want to know what you're putting in that kangaroo pouch.
Oh.
Closed out. Vince, you should. You should
Well, this
give-
show has been sacked.
Oh,
That was the one for
Kangaroos! Kangaroos!
Vince. You should give DistroTube that website that we all had to look at a little bit ago. Only he
No.
would truly appreciate it. Well, tomorrow I'm going to my 5-year-old granddaughter's birthday party. That should
Nice.
be fun.
Awesome.
And then I believe I'm gonna go and play bingo tomorrow night because that's relatively close. But
Bingo.
outside of that, we're gonna be close to home because of the weather.
Right. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because it's gonna suck. It's gonna be terrible by Sunday afternoon.
Yeah. All right. Well, 5-minute
And as
warning,
soon as the show is wrapped
and I'm
up,
out of here.
done.
I need to have another drink after this show. Ugh, I think this bottle's gonna be enough.
Are you gonna have to stop at the liquor store and
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. Yeah, right.
After the grocery store.
Yeah. Right next to the kangaroo meat. Yeah.
The next is for the dogs.
Yeah,
I mean
DT,
to
you
say
missed
that.
a wild one the last 20 minutes here, buddy. Not my fault. I admit it. Yeah.
Blame Vince. He started it.
Yeah, I guess you could call this mate and meatballs.
Oops.
Oops.
Oopsie
Yeah, so those of you who
I don't
came
know
in
where we
late, you can catch the good part towards the beginning of
Yeah,
the stream, not the later end.
I don't know. The middle part was pretty hilarious.
DT,
Yes, it was, Tom.
DT that said he knows what all of his brothers are getting for Christmas.
Go on, Tom.
So, how long does it take to get an order over here from Australia?
You got to be able to pay for
I
extra.
don't want to.
Oh,
Fresh
boy. Oh, man.
Great for a secret Santa.
Secret
gift.
Santa.
You may not be asked to participate next year.
Yeah, really.
I can just see somebody getting one of those. I'm like, oh, it's so fuzzy.
Tom.
Oh boy.
Poor Tom.
Yeah. We've lost it.
Total okay today. Total O kangaroo today. Hey. Why do all kangaroos on that side have a sad face?
They saw our
Well,
point.
GTK3 finished.
Nice segue there between the kangaroos and the GTK. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
got them
Chromium is
kangaroos.
finally
Is
fixed.
there anybody new in the chat who still wants to say hello after all this? You're more than welcome to. If not, I'm out of
Don't
here.
be embarrassed.
Yeah. Don't be embarrassed because we're not.
One of them already drank herself to sleep. So.
I know. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
the kangaroo paw products.
I can just see it now. Awesome.
Okay.
Picked up with a nasty tingle.
Paul just said now he needs a drink.
Robert Fitzpatrick, you're late again. You'll be deducted 10 points. You just showed up.
Play it again.
Anyone else who's a regular viewer who comes late to the stream is getting a coin purse for Christmas.
Yeah. Oh,
And you got to
Wow.
hold it in your hand and show us.
What happened, Ben?
I minimized the game as soon as I opened it. Just a klutz tonight. I don't know what it is.
Do you need my frying pan?
Okay. I just,
Kangaroos love hip hop music. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
No newbies in the chat want to say hello. Have a Linux question because I'm not going to answer it tonight.
Yeah. Tell Tipsy to answer any questions.
I will answer maybe a
Boss
question
is
tomorrow
officially
night.
alive.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. What,
Have anybody
what proof
I don't know
is
what it
seen
is.
Chris Titus' text channel?
I've seen it.
Yeah,
Looking
he's
at
doing
YouTube.
a 30-day Linux thing. Actually, it's a pretty decent channel. The way he doesn't like preach or whatever, on the good, the bad. I guess he actually genuinely likes Linux,
Okay.
but he's trying to work into it. And then he started out with Fedora 29 and dumped that. Now he's went to Ubuntu.
Is he a Windows user usually?
Man.
Kind of. He's Windows certified, but he's looking for ways to get around it. He did a thing about what he feels is the bad things about Windows, what we have all talked about, the updates and all that, the privacy.
Mm-hmm.
I could see kangaroos doing a lot of distro hopping.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't know.
DT is running Fedora. Okay.
Toss,
Stable or
That's
unstable?
new.
Toss, do you have much experience with Fedora?
I used it once or twice. Definitely not for newbies.
Yeah, it's been getting better.
Definitely not.
It's been getting better for newbies. It's like it used to be you install Fedora and then there was a list of like 29 things you need to do after installing Fedora to make
Number
it
one, grab the
usable.
frying pan.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so it was like it was easy to install, but then you still had to play the whole Gen 2 root to get the thing running right.
Yeah.
It's a lot better now.
Yeah,
You can generally
okay.
go now. You can install the media
Yeah.
codecs without.
That's
fighting
Fedora
with it.
frying pan, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
my frying pan's out of tune.
I think it's a Fedora pan.
Yeah, there you go. Fedora Authority, frying pan version. Yeah, right, yeah. Tux Digital.
Hey, oh, Tux
RPM
Digital's getting a coin
fusion.
purse. Tux is getting a coin purse.
I know. Yep, you're late, bud. Mhm.
It's late. Man, everybody's late.
Yeah, sleepy. Yeah, that website might get a boost to order that, and they're gonna wonder why. I need to ask them for sponsorship. Yeah.
Why are all these weird guys in the United States ordering from Linux computers?
I have no idea.
Well, I don't have the to ask them. Haha.
Of course not. They made a coin
You don't-
purse.
You don't have the coin purse to
Yeah.
ask them, is what you're saying?
Yes, exactly what it is. Yes.
Well, anyway, it's getting late. I need to get to bed. I'll see you all later, okay?
Okie dokie,
night,
Ricky.
Ricky.
All right.
Take care,
Have a
Ricky.
good
Good
one.
night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about ready to turn into a pumpkin here too.
Yep, I'm
I
gonna have
gotta
some
get
more
up
of my
for
peanuts.
work early.
Finish up the peanut thing and go to bed. Yeah. So,
Always a
wrap this
pleasure,
up.
gentlemen.
this was fun. Usually, usually a
Yeah,
classy
oh,
show,
man.
but not tonight. Haha. But no, those of you who came in late. There was a feel-good story that I mentioned towards the beginning of this. I think you'll like it.
Beautiful
So,
one. Beautiful.
It really was a good story. If you guys have true feel-good stories for the holidays, you want to share them, let me know and I'll share them. Yes, very good, DT. Go for it. Yeah.
Oh,
I can see DT this week. Okay, so today we're going to do an unboxing of my new toy. Coming up. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh man.
Do that as a live show, please.
Yes. Okay, so there was no need to look at the instructions for this. You'll do the unbox video next week. Very good. Remind me not to join the chat. I don't want to be associated with it. Yeah. I'll be like, I don't know DT. I never heard of him.
Never heard of them.
I think DistroTube is now Distress Tube. Would be, if you have a story about a Christmas, save that. Send me the story as an email and we'll mention it, or maybe tomorrow night if you want to come on. But I'm
Frostbite
ready.
gets a coin purse.
Oh, man. Thank you, Paul. Yeah, this was fun, I think. I'll have to think about it.
We'll have to fill Toss in on the details tomorrow.
I hope I don't get an email from you
what
too.
did
Yeah,
I
right.
talk
Yeah.
about last
Yeah,
night?
what did I talk about? I don't remember. I had a sip of whiskey and I'm dreaming of kangaroo. Yeah. Well, I guess there are no other comments or questions in the chat. I hope not, because I'm out of here. All right, I'm out of here, guys.
All right,
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank
And
you.
maybe I'll catch you tomorrow. So take care.
Thank you, Carmine.
Thank you.
Guys, all
Ciao.
have a good
guys.
evening.
Later
Have
on.
a good one.